Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So we've had a fairly interesting day yesterday. So first things first, we had this. We're starting off with Euro USD as normal, and we've had this wedge, which we pointed out yesterday. We've had a break and we've had a retest of that wedge, and a fairly good retest of the 155 at the same time, and it does look like we are bouncing. However, as what happens most of the time with wedges is a lot of the times they just turn into channels. Okay, so just bear that in mind. So obviously I'm going to keep it as a wedge for now. We've had the retest, we've pulled back, we've come into structure. There is structure to the left here. We're going to need to clear this high at the moment, basically this level here of 121.743 for us to be confident that the price is going to start moving back the upside. So there's still too many tails to the left here, tails to the downside, tails to the upside. So we're pretty much in this consolidation range again. I want to see us clear that for a clear opportunity to the upside. So again, just highlighting from the video on Sunday, you can see the trend is down. We didn't quite get up and stay above the 155 moving average. So what basically happened is we have got a crossover here of the lower time frame moving averages, but we are still battling with this 155. So still no confirmation that we've turned the corner to start looking for longs at the moment, but it is brewing. So what am I looking for? I think the first level is this 121.340. Break above it, retest it, then I would start looking for moves to the upside. Oscillators at the moment haven't crossed over yet, but if they cross over like this, expect a deeper pullback. So that's kind of my view on this at the moment. I think this wedge break was tested pretty strongly, so it'll be interesting to see what transpires today. For me right now, big line in the sand, and I just want to fine tune this level because it's not perfect. And let's just take this one. Yeah. So for me right now is I need to clear 121.364 and 121.476. Once I'm clear for that, come back and test it. That is more than likely going to give me the crossover I'm looking for. Expect price to run a bit, but then expect price to come back and test this area again. And that is pretty much going to be the area where I want to get into it. Okay, US dollar, Japanese yen, similar scenario there. We've had a triangle break. There's our triangle. We've broken it, and it does look like we've retested it. So let's just look on the hour. There you can see first attempt, second attempt. That's definitely a retest of that area. Let's just use this level here, and let's give it a little bit more zoom so we can see it. That's a structure there that we've broken through, 103.647. Missed the first retest, second retest was pretty successful. So one thing to bear in mind, I keep saying this, is there's quite a bit of weekly activity at this in the zone that we're in at the moment, but this is a clear downtrend at the moment. So for me anyway, I am back on the short horse right now. Obviously don't want to be short here. Look at the gap from here to the moving averages. I want to see some structure. So maybe another retest of 103.647 would be on the cards. It was a pretty big level. So if we can get some kind of structure there. Alternatively, what we're going to see is going to be a break and retest of 103.528. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking for shorts, but I want to see a pullback before jumping in on that. Euro Aussie dollar, another one. The trend was clearly down. We had a wedge, we've had a break of the wedge, we haven't had a retest. So any bounce back into retest zone is going to get me shorts on this pair. And it's been a fairly strong move to the downside. First pin bar here, another green bar forming, so I would expect some kind of a pullback. Just look at these areas here. Okay, so look there, and just get that's what you're going to be looking for. Maybe just do the right thing. So that would be my first area. That was tested. It was tested there. Yeah, let's just check the weekly quickly. I think this is another one of those. Quite a bit of interaction on the weekly, but look at that solid downtrend at the moment. So anyway, I'm looking to stay with this trend. So the trend is moving to the downside. What we're basically looking for at the moment is pullbacks onto structure, and then we'll be taking the trades from there. So the only structure that I can see right now is right here, 105.6551 and 156.734, and then obviously something way up in this zone here of 157.171, which would be the flag break. Now it's going to pop back to the hour, because this flag break is a massive measured move. There it is there. So that is moved down to 155.338, and with that in mind, I think you might as well just take this previous swing low, because obviously it needs to break below 155.959 and retest that area as well for that to validate the continued move to the downside. Okay, anyway, I am looking for shorts on that pair. Look for the pullbacks. British pound, Japanese yen, really weird. We were moving to the upside, and then seller stepped in at 142.072. We've sort of come back. I haven't, not really much structure in this area. Let's just see if that lines up. Nope, not really much structure here. This is pretty much sideways at the moment, so you can see here what I mean. So we had a strong move up, consolidation, strong move up, where you would have thought, okay, a gentle pullback and then a nice move to the upside. Wasn't to be. Got a pullback, then got some bullish price action here, but not really on the moving averages, not really on structure. So going to wait for this to play out. Could be an inverse head and shoulders forming here, but I want to see more structure. So in other words, I want to see us hold the 155. I want to see moving averages pointing to the upside, and I want to see us bouncing off a level, a clear level. Not you can see it's not really hitting the levels clearly. So we're going to sit on the side with that one. Aussie dollar, US dollar, another one where we have a breakout. This is a big consolidation, and this has been a strong move to the upside. I am looking for longs on this again. What we'd be looking for is pullbacks onto structure. So what you need to do, you can see I've already got the levels drawn in. So here's the first area, 0.77235, and then just move this one up as well. And you can see there's a lot of structure to the left here. This would make the most sense here. Pull back into this break, back onto the moving averages here. And my oscillators are saying I am at a level, which is true. There's the level there. You can see there's my fractal there. So we are at a level. I want to see pullback. So first pullback area is 0.77408 or 400. And then second pullback area is 0.77235. Be looking for longs from that area. Last pair is British pound, Aussie dollar. Another pound pair. The pound started running yesterday and then sort of sold off. So this is a clear downtrend. We're testing this area, and remember, I keep saying this. There is a lot of sort of bullish and bearish price action at the moment on different time frames with quite a few currency pairs, and that's always an indication of a trend reversal. So first thing you do is look to the left, see where the trend has been. So in this case, the trend has been down. So a lot of this kind of confusion that you see there is it's a tussle between the bulls and the bears right now, and who's going to win. I wouldn't be too surprised to see a continuation to the downside. There is a big magnet, this gap, the downside still. So that's the one thing. And then if you look at the 1 hour, you can see how it was starting to look like we were getting some structure, and now that structure has fallen by the wayside. However, bullish inside bar, bullish engulfing looks like to be forming at the moment. Oscillators group the downside, but below the moving average with a crossover. So could just be a pullback onto structure. There's my double top structure. So maybe another pullback into this area, 176,481, and then a continuation of this downtrend, and that's going to be my first target, which we're fairly close to at the moment over there, which is 175,700, and then keep looking to the left, because if we get through that, and it's going to be hard to get through that area, but if we get to that, then each one of these tails is going to offer some kind of support. Okay, so it could still be brewing for a reversal, or it could be a continuation to the downside, but this is going to be a very interesting one. So pullback back into there, and the rejection of 176,481, then expect some more downside and expect it to come back down here to 175,702. Problem with this trade is your stop is up there, so it's a 1-to-1 trade. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, guys, that's it for me this morning. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and just drop me a comment in the poll that we have on the channel. Just trying to understand what kind of videos you want to see, and I'll try and do a more in-depth video for every Sunday afternoon, or afternoon for me, morning for some of you. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.